Hi, Cami. Share with me how has been your week, your weekend?
This week has been really hard for me because I had so many assignments to like the deadlines came this week, and it was very hard. Like I had to put all my effort in, and besides I work, so like I haven't slept at all, and I just want to like sleep.
So you're
Yes.
telling me you have had a really hard week because of the deadlines. You got a lot of academic work, and also you work. So you have like these two responsibilities, and you wish to sleep more.
Yeah, I had never had like such a hard week. I don't
Okay.
know. I have like so many things, and it's been really stressful, and I've been really anxious, and I just wanted to be over, but I still have some work to do, and that is still like putting pressure on me. So, and at work, like even though people are really nice, it's still very stressing because I work with kids, and like everything can happen to them, and you have to be like really paying attention to each one of them. So it's kind of a tense job.
Mm-hmm. So you want to rest and you wish to, but you still have to do a lot of things. And you also are telling me that you have this job where you work with kids, and it's a nice place, and people is also nice. But you're the responsible one for the kids, and it's stressful for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the most stressful is that some of the kids are related to some of the teachers and the directors and
Okay.
everything. So obviously, like if they see us like not paying attention to them or letting them cry or like just play alone, they go and make complaints about us, and if we don't treat them like all the time as little like princes and princesses, they literally like just complain about us like for everything. So that's been like really stressful, and it makes me like really anxious all the time when I'm working. So yeah, that's been hard.
Yes, I really notice how you talked about it and you use a lot of your hands and face expressions, and I see you're stressed about this because of these little kids that are relatives from the owners and teachers, I don't know, of this daycare. And so I see this is a stressful thing, as you mentioned. Talk to me more about this stressful situation. Is it like the more, like the strongest feeling when you're at this daycare, or do you have another stressful factor?
Well, that's like the most one because I have to be pending, like really paying attention to these kids that are related to the people that work there, because like if they see us doing something wrong, like maybe we didn't like make them eat and they went to play, or they are not with their hat or something, like they complain. But also like I worry all the time because like I don't know if I'm treating the kids properly, because sometimes kids don't understand limits,
Okay.
and maybe they, I don't know, they're fighting, and I establish like some rules, but I don't know if they are like appropriate, or if they will follow the rules, and that makes me a bit anxious too. For example, a kid today like pulled my hair,
Okay.
and like of course I couldn't like push him away. I just had to like stop, but he wouldn't stop. So that those kinds of things are also like stressing, and they make me like they make the daily work like a bit harder.
So I see how stressful it is because of these situations, because kids are playing around and you don't know how to put some limits and if they are appropriate to them. Yes, I see. And how do you cope with this stress situation, like in that moment?
Well, I'm an assistant, I'm not the teacher. So when the teacher is there, I usually ask her for help or instructions. If I don't know what to do, I'm like, please help. And she's like, okay, she has a bit more control over the kids. And but when I'm alone, what I tend to do is, for example, put them some music and let them just like vibe with the music. I don't like engage with them in specific activities, because I'm afraid if I, for example, read them something or like make them play and something happens, it of course will be my fault. So I do simple stuff. I make them sit, whatever, or I make them like wash their hands until the teacher comes back. But that's it. Like I don't really manage them fully because I'm really afraid something can happen.
So when these situations come, you ask for help from the main teacher, but there are sometimes you're alone. And what do you do is put this music and let them go with the music, but still it's a stressful situation.
Yeah, and there's also like I'm also in charge of like the bus recorrido. Yeah, so I have to be like in the bus with them, and that's really stressful too because some kids need some like more attention than others, but like I'm so tired at the end of the day that I'm afraid that I'm gonna miss something or that they're gonna take off their seatbelt or something. So that part is also very stressing. And like for example, some kids, like no, not all the kids go in the like in the bus. So I'm afraid I'm forgetting one or whatever. So that's a bit stressful too.
So I see this. It's a constant stress for you since the beginning while you're dealing with these boundaries of discipline, and also now that they're taken home with the bus, and you're stressed out if someone stay there, and I understand you there. And tell me, do you think you carry this stress with you when you leave the play, when you are over from the workday, or not really?
I carry stress all the time, but
Okay.
because like of different things. As I told
Right.
you, like this week I had a lot of workload,
Mhm.
so I went like immediately. I went off the daycare. I came to the university to make projects to finish deadlines. So like all over the day I'm stressed because then okay, let's say I have a presentation after the daycare. So I worry about the presentation, I worry about my classes, and then I get home and I have something for the next day to worry about. So it's really constant stress. I mean, I go to sleep and I feel like I shouldn't be sleeping because I have so much things to do. So it's really something that I carry throughout the day. It doesn't stop. I mean, I mean, sometimes I don't eat because I'm like, I cannot, like, I have to focus on the things I have to do. So it's really stressing for me. And I think on some level, that affects my work on the daycare because the kids can tell that I'm not like fully focused on my job. So sometimes I'm like thinking of all the things I have to do and they're like pulling my hands or something like, what are you thinking of? So I think they notice I'm stressed, and sometimes I'm like really I don't want to talk to them anymore because they keep asking questions and questions and questions, and I'm like, that stresses me even more.
So this stress continues not only at the daycare when you go to class and everything. You have these deadlines, projects, and everything. And when you sleep, you're even thinking you shouldn't because there's this load of work and you have like a lot to do. And also, you told me kids notice that you are not in your fully attention and energy. And what are your feelings against this?
My feelings against it. I mean, I try to like if I'm thinking like for this week I have to do this, but what I try to do is like focus for the day. Like tomorrow I have to deliver this. Okay, then that day ends and I'm like, okay, I'm calm for a bit. I'm like, okay, I could do everything I had to, and then I think of the next day. So that's kind of been my strategy this week. Like, and what I've tried to do is while I'm at the daycare, like I cannot do anything. Like I cannot start working in my project in the daycare. So I just stopped thinking about the university and just focus on the kids, and that actually it releases a bit of stress because I can be more in touch with them and I help them with their activities. But as soon as I get out of the daycare, it just comes all over me.
Okay, I see. So you told me you had this way to organize yourself to focus on the day, like prepare something for the next day, but focus on the present, and this has helped you. Have you considered using this like throughout, like not only this week, but even more like daily maybe?
Yeah, but there is some projects that I do need to start working on like with anticipation,
Okay.
and I know they're gonna be like really hard
Mhm.
because it like contains a bit of like a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm.
So it does worry me that I haven't started doing them, and that's something that I cannot stop thinking of because like maybe it's not due tomorrow, but it's gonna have to do like it's gonna have to be due someday. So
Mhm.
until that day, I'm like stressed about that. But yeah, like the deadline plan has been really helpful, and it really I wouldn't have been able to do everything I've done this week without thinking of the today and like only focusing on one day at a time. That's been a really helpful strategy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this has helped you a lot this time, but you're telling me there is also some projects that needs anticipation and you need to organize yourself more. And do you think you are great at managing your time, or is it difficult for you? Is it
Maybe sometimes I feel like for example, when I don't have too much load work, I don't like I relax too much, and then it kind of accumulates, and that's when I get really stressed. So I think if I would like plan better before, that will help me a bit, organize and also not be worried about it at work. Maybe it would help me with the sleeping problems that I've been having for the anxiety. But as I told you, like if I plan things like with lots of anticipation, then I'm more stressed about them. So I don't know really. Like these times of relaxing that I take are really like really relaxing. Like I tend to just like get all the stress out. So I think those moments are like necessary for me to like continue to do my job and everything. So I think like planning would be a good strategy, but not with lots of anticipation.
Mm-hmm. Great. So you recognize that you have to. It's good to organize yourself, but not to anticipate way too much because it generates you more anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That's really great that you notice this in yourself. And tell me more about these sleeping problems. When they did started and how have you been?
It's normally like just when I really have lots to do, like lots of assignments that are really important. I even if I have finished for the day, I still can't sleep. I mean, I'm thinking like I have to do this for next week. I haven't started this. Like at my job tomorrow, I have to do this. And sometimes it's funny, but I forget like really simple things. Like for example, call someone for this, and I'm so stressed, like I don't do it. So it kind of like takes me off my routine, all this workload, and I don't think like I have so many classes this semester that like working I think was a bad idea. So next semester maybe I will just focus on my studies, and that should be like a good strategy too. And that way I can be like more relieved, like with my anxiety, and I would be able to sleep better, knowing that I have time still to do things and that I shouldn't worry that much.
So this you can't sleep because these thoughts come like you should do this and that, even though your day has finished and you really like reached everything you wanted to do. And you also told me that maybe a good strategy is to just focus on your studies and maybe next semester be not on the daycare anymore. Is this I don't know, maybe relieving for you, or maybe I don't know, do you have any kind of sadness of quitting or something?
It does like cause me sadness to think like I should quit it, because I've developed like a really nice relationship with the teachers and with the kids and everything, and like it has become part of my routine. But it is really stressing, and I think it would be a great relief if I wouldn't work there anymore. Because as I told you, it's not like any job that you sit in an office and you can do like things with patients and everything. With kids, you don't know what's gonna happen and if they're gonna like do something and hit their head or whatever. So I think it's especially like a really stressing job, and like some mornings, like for example today, I woke up and I wish I wouldn't have to go because today was like really long day. But it's still like I get there and it's really like funny and it does relieve my stress a bit to see them playing and like relaxing and everything. But I do think it's a better idea, even if now it like can hurt a bit. It's a better idea.
Okay, so I see you have this caring and appreciation for this place, and but you do recognize it maybe is a good idea to just focus on your studies.
Yeah, I think it's like even if like some things I don't manage to do in the day, like for my studies. So I have like I haven't done some of my work because like I'm at daycare. So like next semester I really want to focus on my studies and just like deliver everything I have to do, and I think it's really a better idea and for me to be more relaxed. And obviously kids demand energy, you have to be running and everything. So I get to university and I'm like dead. My brain doesn't work, my legs hurt. I mean, it's really not efficient, and it doesn't. It's not a good like idea to work at this place specifically and study at the same time.
So thank you for sharing this with me. We'll be talking this in the next session. Thank you for coming, Cam.
Okay, thank you.